All right, we're all ready, my friend. Fortunately, I could not bring Brother Love today, but we got a guest just the same, and he'll be your introduction.
Oh my God.
Jesse Joyce.
Who would you be?
How you doing? So get ready for the awkward, suicidal musings of Pat Dixon.
Oh, thanks, Jesse.
With stand-up anyway, that somebody will even pay you money to stand and talk is sort of ridiculous to begin with, you know. I mean, like, but one thing I've always respected about your comedy, Jesse, is that you don't feel the need to make it an art form. You know, you're all about entertaining, and I think that there's some people entertainers, some people are artists, and I've always viewed you as more of an entertainer. I've always found you very, very entertaining to watch. You know how many depressed people it takes to screw in a light bulb? Like it matters. See, that's a light bulb joke.
I think we got a joke.
Found the level.
I think we
Wow.
got a joke.
Oh man, I walked a girl the other night. I walked 2 girls, and now I have to apologize for it. They're not going to let me work the club anymore until I say I'm sorry. I'm totally not sorry. Broadway Comedy Club.
What's walked a girl?
I made them. I said something that made her leave. I made them leave. Yeah, I was doing a joke about my high school reunion. I have my high school reunion coming up. Blah blah. And in the middle of the joke, she goes, "Oh, what? 20 years?" Which it is my 20-year reunion, but fuck you, you know what I mean? Like, I think she meant it as an insult, like some sort of joke about my age or something, which I'm not sensitive about. But I thought, you know, if that lowers the laugh by even 5% out here, I have to address this. And so it was like, yeah, actually it is 20 years, and you're chubby. Anyway. Just like that. And then the set was okay after that, considering, you know, but you know how I mean, for me, you know, I've been with some big women. I don't know if you've been there, some big girls, you know, and I don't mean chubby. I've been bigger than chubby, like obese, fat ass, seriously, some really fucking huge, I'm talking like 145 pounds, gigantic. It's pissed off. Like, some people are like, they don't even want to imagine something like that, somebody having sex with somebody. How do you even find the hole, you know, on a 145-pound girl? It's, you have to, like, visualize me. It's like working out on one of those balls at the gym, you know, trying to fuck. You know, my girlfriend's half Spanish. Fucking Spanish. That's how I can confirm that I'm not a racist. If I will date somebody like that, you know what I mean, some kind of fucking mongrel half spick that I date. Anywho, she's very passionate, which is getting old, frankly. I'm very apparently passionate is some combination of loud and irrational. It's just a lot of volume and craziness. The Keith and the girlfriends love Jesse Joyce. I always, when I meet them out, you know, like they come to the shows, I always try to get them to say something bad about you. And they never will. They do think, oh, well, we kind of like him, yeah. Yeah, they're big fans. How do you do that?
Why are you out to destroy? It wouldn't be enough that they enjoy you.
Right.
You have to come up with a reason for them to not enjoy me.
You're a god. It's like you're in my head. Yes, that's exactly it. I don't know why that is. I think it's because, like,
you know this. When Keith and the girl listeners come up to me, I don't even think about you. You've never even come up in my head.
Wow, God, man, what's that like? This is still not the most awkward show I've done. Not by a long shot. Did you do that blind thing at that rec center, Visions? If you see all these blind people, I used to see them walking around 6th Avenue, 23rd Street, and you think, yeah, this fucking city is full of blind people, you know, but it's really not. They're just walking around looking for that place. But good night, folks. Thank you very much. He's gonna do half an hour. Well, I'm not staying for that.
Why not?
Well, I mean, no offense, but you know, got a life. I mean, this is a man who can't even get a half hour on Comedy Central. I'm gonna sit and watch the. He's really sensitive about. That's the only reason I bring it up. You totally deserve it. I know you're gonna get it. I know it's gonna happen. Anyway, folks, right now it's my pleasure to introduce an excellent comedy writer and a very good comedy entertainer in his own right. Please welcome
In his own
Jesse Joyce.
Thanks, Pat. Sweet. I get asked to do a Christmas party. It's a Honda dealership in upstate New York, and I bring Dan with me to open for me. So sure enough, Dan's like 3 minutes in, and these like detailers for the dealership are these like little Puerto Rican guys, and they're just like sitting in the back going, "Fuck you, fuck you." So I'm standing in the back going like, giving the classic, the who the fuck doesn't know this sign, the wrap it up, Dan. That's what this means, right? The wrap it up. Dan thinks for some reason that this is like forward momentum, so this implies keep moving forward. That's at least how he tried to illustrate it to me later. And so that's, look, I don't need this shit. It's already fucking awkward enough to try to do this show in front of nobody, and then you fucking like peek around every now and again.
Hey, Jesse.
All right, nice. Whoa, hey! And one dude came up and acted like he was gonna punch me, and then he like kissed me on the face. It was like really, it was like awkward and awful. And then, where the fuck are you going now? What the fuck is going on? At least Pat did his awkwardness, and everyone was paying attention.
Getting walkouts.
I know. I'm walking people. Fuck. What else? Next story.
Hey,
you know what? I'll tell you jokes that never really worked for some reason.
Oh, definitely. Way to respect
That
my
I did.
room, yeah.
Right? All right.
Try harder.
Yeah, I know. So, well, Pat pointed out to me once, and it was a good point, that some of the jokes that I do have too many words in them. And I have this joke about how it's interesting because when I... Fuck you, by the way, intern. Where the fuck is he going?
Zero.
What the fuck better does he have to do?
Walk the intern.
I walk the intern.
Jesus.
So I used to do this joke about how now that I don't drink anymore, I still drink at the same pace that I did, but it's not booze, it's Red Bull and Diet Coke, which are diuretics, so I still seem to piss my pants at the same frequency, but now I remember the whole experience, and that's so much nicer. But the way I used to say it was, oh, welcome back, motherfucker. What did you have that was more important to be doing?
I was doing that.
You had to go to the bathroom. Fair enough. All right. You do recognize that you're one of the camera people.
Yeah.
However, those are the tightest pants I've ever seen on a 20-year-old boy, and if you piss them, they're probably those are uncomfortably tight pants. You with
Not so bad.
no, uncomfortable for me to look at you in those pants, not uncomfortable for you to wear.
Uncomfortable
I'm
with
sure.
what you're making him feel.
yeah. I am uncomfortable with the thoughts that are going through my head.
That's your fault, not mine.
That's wow.
Wow.
One could argue it's my uncle's fault, but I'm a little sick of the British. What? I don't think that this is favorable laughter you're giving me. I think it's sarcastic laughter.
Jeering, mocking, obviously.
Yeah,
You don't like them.
I don't.
Right.
Right. Here's another joke that never particularly worked, but I've always enjoyed. Have you ever heard of the homicidal triad? It's the three things all serial killers had in common when they were little kids. And it's fascination with fire and bedwetting and torturing small animals. Don't all little kids like fire and wet the bed, though? Can't you just really red flag the torturing small animals as the root of the problem? It's not a little like saying the only thing we know about serial killers when they were little, they all loved ice cream and cartoons and beating off around dead people. We think those are the three right there.
How could that not work?
That's the end for me. Thanks for having me.
That's well done, Jesse Joyce. That's well done. One more time, Jesse Joyce, everybody. And keeping the girl listeners, thanks a lot. Don't forget to pick up your copy of Goodbye Forever, Fatty. Available.
KeithandTheGirlTV.com